A woman in the Woodlands says she ran into one obstacle after another while trying to cast her ballot last week.
She has a disability and says it took over an hour before a poll worker finally told her he'd try to print her ballot at a later time. But she told him no, she'd have her husband take her inside so she could vote. Matt Doherty is in the Woodlands tonight with her story. Matt?
The woman we spoke with says she's already lost enough in this lifetime, and she wasn't willing to lose her right to vote. For many Americans, the right to vote is still sacred.
All I want is...
And for some...
to be like everyone else.
It's more complicated.
I'm not. I know that.
Deveraux Macy says when her husband took her to cast her ballot last Tuesday morning at the South County Community Center in the Woodlands, it was an experience she can't forget.
And to be dismissed like I'm nothing, like I don't matter because I have a brain injury that I didn't cause.
The Texas election code allows for those with specific disabilities affecting their mobility to have accommodations.
And they were parked outside, and the police officer came out and wanted to know why we were there, and I told him he was very nice. And
Deveraux hasn't always been like this. Almost 15 years ago, she says her kitchen's gas oven had a leak, which she lived with unknowingly for months. She says the long-term exposure to the gas caused permanent brain damage, and it changed her life.
I'm homebound. I can't drive. I can't go in any building because I pass out. The noise, the lights, the music, the people, the movement, the color, nothing.
Last Tuesday, the election machine that was brought to her husband's car wouldn't print her ballot. Then a second machine was brought out. Poll workers couldn't get that one to work either. Eventually, Deveraux says the poll worker told her he would try to print her ballot later. Other than that, her only option would be to vote inside.
Third time, an hour and a half, 3 votes. I finally voted. I was going to pass out. My husband grabbed me.
We spoke with Montgomery County Elections Administrator Susie Harvey tonight. She says when her office found out about the trouble, a technician was sent to get it fixed. He learned it was likely not the machine itself, but an operator error. What Susie Harvey says are growing pains related to learning the new machines. She says she only recalls a report of one other disabled voter having an issue that day.
And I care.
Deveraux says she needed to speak out for others who may not have been able to cast their ballots.
I could sit here like everyone else and do nothing, but that's not who I am.
In the Woodlands, I'm Matt Doherty, KHOU 11 News.